Let's tap back in and see if we'll learn more of this story of who's coming toward us or something else. We'll be left with something good, of course, to meditate on. If not with those that are outside of our energy, with ourselves. GPS. You're navigating, making your way through. On the other hand, someone may be tracking you, trying to see how you're moving, maybe trying to follow your footsteps, or just being nosy. Divine feminine energy. Someone spying on a divine feminine, someone that you blocked. You may be receiving spam calls and texts, maybe getting new friend requests, things like that. Beware, because they'll pretend to be insurance agents, real estate agents, detectives. They'll pretend to be all of that over the phone. Trust me, I've experienced it. I sure have. These crooks think it's really funny to use some of the technology that's out there. But after a while, being on that lesson, and on that journey with them, you peep out certain things. What do we need to know about divine feminine? Left you hanging? No closure? No contact? Left on red? This may have been someone that you were in contact with that left you hanging, maybe ghosted you, or you ghosted them, you left them hanging. By any means, there's someone that feels there's no closure, that they're left on red, left hanging. I don't feel that's you, divine feminine, because you're too busy cleansing. Being in your divine feminine energy, you can't be that completely if you're sitting and waiting, not giving yourself closure. If you were left hanging. Hey, rejection is protection, and I have not found it to be anything different than that. What else do we need to know? Love spell. They did a love spell on you, and they have secret accounts. Divine's making that clear that you are being stalked. Either a divine masculine or feminine, but this specifically is given feminine energy. There may even be a feminine involved, another feminine. They are having secret accounts to see how you move. GPS tracking, spying, seeing how this love spell is working, because they're fucked up over you. What does the divine feminine feel about that? Blocking any bad energy. Blocking those that are in debt. Not working on themselves, first of all. Second of all, if they don't have a job, then they're definitely trapped. Because you're not allowing that energy in. You're blocking it. Give me another card clarifying that debt and bad credit sideways. There's no strings attached. And you're not going around and round in circles. You're making it clear. Even to the point you play fake busy. Because you're too busy working solo dolo. Creating your own crafts. making your own creations. Going within, more with self, connecting with self on another level. You don't have time. Fake news, pregnancy, DNA. So maybe they left you hanging because they had someone else knocked up, or they thought they did. What do we need to know about this fake news and this pregnancy? Mirroring, sideways. Someone that they were mirroring, that they're now both blocked, trapped in their feelings, something to do with a pregnancy. Or this may even be them not being able to birth a new chance because they're unable to mirror you. Either way, they're in their feelings. There's no growth, no maturity. They're not able to mirror you. What do we need to know? Oh, divine masculine. Thank you, Holy Spirit, making it clear. They were too busy being caught up being a thug. Their true colors they want to hide. They see you doing you. Now they have some tricks up their sleeves. They know they've been hot and cold, detached, left you hanging. And they have sexual addictions. And they're living a toxic life, numbing themselves. But they're waiting to see if this love spell works. This not so divine masculine that was not able to birth anything with you. It was fake news. They're not able to mirror you. You see that they're not your divine masculine or your divine feminine, however it goes. They want to come and take you away. They may give you a small token and think that'll do the job. That may be part of the love spell. Beware of gifts that these people are offering. Love child, sideways. I believe that love spell and that sweet talk is not working. And it won't work. From Miss Jezebel. This sweet talking divine masculine that you do not have any ties with, no love child, but it must be in their mind. They see that you're moving on, you let go. Because they were a reckless love, using love spells, now receiving bad news. What's this reckless love and sweet talk? Because there's an underlying story. This queen bee, that's a twin flame. They were reckless. You moved on. Now they see that. You're queen bee, your focus. This twin flame now wants a connection. They feel fucked up over you. They may be dealing with some legal situations. That's been coming out in the cards. What's this police station? For their lies, deceit, trickery. They're feeling like shit. This cycle's closed. It's an ending. And they're too late. Now that shit has hit the fan, this energy wants to return back to you. The twin flame. The one that they left hanging. Or you had to leave them hanging. Either way it goes. Apparently, when they left you hanging, if they did, they didn't mean it. They were all about that fake news back then. And that's why, to this day, they're not able to mirror you. You're not on the same level. They know that, so they go to spell work. But you have no ties, no connection. They have a love child on the brain. They want to sweet talk you. But you moved on. You let go. You're not down for reckless sex. You're a queen bee. They're twin flame. It's not your fault they're now feeling like shit. You're not going around and round in circles. You're blocking that, and there's no strings attached. You're blocking those that are still in debt, under pressure, having this high anxiety with massive regrets now that they've starting to maybe feel those chakras. Now they're all caught up, wanting to follow your trail. It is not your issue that they're in massive regrets. They're all about this love-hate relationships, being in the shadow. But you've learned the karmic lesson of this twin flame journey. Dad had a workplace affair. Or maybe you had this in the workplace. This karmic lesson in this twin flame. You're not dealing with the matters. They're legal matters. You have no karmic ties. Spiritually or in the 3D. You've blocked them. Give me one more on this legal in reverse. Using your spiritual gifts, you learned the lesson. You blocked yourself from having debt in the law, spiritually in the 3D. You cleared your debt, and now they're too late. That is not your fault. Investigating. They may be investigating or just spying on you, or they may be an investigation. Something you're not legally tied to. Part of the drama and the karma that they would bring to you. They want to make a bond, a tie. Yeah, there's a private relationship. Something in the shadows. What is this karmic relationship in the shadows? Is this the workplace affair? In depression, having a love story, and now they're expecting that workplace affair. They thought they were having a new beginning, and now they're needing anger management. What about this side chick with the baby that they thought was a love affair? Insecure on the both ends. This red lipstick stain. It was built on insecurities, false promises. And they're fucked up over you. And you knowing that they've destroyed themselves and they're shattered. Completely ruined. Now they run back to you, expecting your empathy when they betrayed themselves and you. Card on the floor. Recording in reverse. You're not revealing anything. You're keeping to yourself. And apparently, on their end, they have no truths to reveal. But shit's about to go down. They can't stop this power. What do we need to know about this illusionist? They're not fulfilling any of their fantasies. Not with this pregnancy test. unsure about the results, if it's their child or if not. Or it may have just been a pregnancy scare. Positive or negative, they dipped their thing somewhere they should not have. Spared. What else do we need to know? Yeah, that's all we need to know. Shit's popping off. They can't stop this inevitable tower. And they've been kicked to the curb with no return. Because it's too late. Let's get some tarot. Let's see if we can get 2 cards and see who is this divine masculine and this side piece energy. How does it feel to be with someone knowing that they're wanting someone else because you're not fulfilling the actual situation? Because you both lied to each other. Now you're both all up in your feelings. You're both in need of charity. You're both in need of support. You're both in need of giving gratitude for what you have had and what you will have. Who are these two? Whoever they are, they're in high anxiety, sleepless nights, because their fortune has changed. They have to start a new cycle, and it's not the one they wanted. Not the one with the illusions, but now they're left in grief. A Queen of Wands that was doing spell work. Spell work on the divine masculine and the divine feminine. She was doing it for rewards. She wanted to be the queen bee, the happy family, but she ain't shit because she has to resort to spell work to get what she wants. Now she's left in grief. The male energy usually comes up as a King of Wands or a King of Cups. And sometimes his real self, the King of Swords in reverse, or an Emperor in reverse. For my story, that is, at least. But yeah, this Queen of Wands is actually a really demanding hoe that's jealous and selfish, hot-tempered, a big bully, lacking her confidence. And now she knows that her spell work doesn't work on just anyone. And one trick of the trade is to elevate. Because some of them can't get past a certain level. There's a gem. Peace.